Hello there guys, this is Dan with Arcade Funcade. Today I want to show you guys a couple differences between LED bulbs and regular bulbs. We have a little assortment here of different colored bulbs. What we did is that we bought a kit here from, I don't know if you can see it here, it's pinball.com. And these guys, they, I don't know if you can't really see it, but it's pinbulbs.com, and what these guys do, they provide us with these LED bulbs. And what we do with that is that we pretty much change the color. Normally when you buy these guys, when you buy a pinball machine, it usually has like the old school incandescent lights. It's just a regular clear bulb like you see at home, regular light bulb. And they're usually pretty dingy, pretty dark and yellowish, and the entire play field kind of just looks dark. We have some bulbs back there. You can kind of see that they're just sitting back there, not really doing much. And these guys, we changed out all the bulbs here on the Uzi here. They were usually all red, and what we did is we changed out different colors according to our little color scheme on the map. What's neat is when you buy them, they actually show you a little map of where to place certain bulbs, whether they're flashers or just regular general illumination, little tiny mini bulbs. So it shows you where to put these little guys, and these little fellas are actually color changer bulbs, little LED bulbs. So it's kind of neat. You get an assortment of blue, red, yellow, purple. You get a couple little purple bulbs, and they look really nice. What's neat is that you can actually light up the insert, the little plastic here, and you can see how not bright these guys are in comparison to these fellas over here. They're just super bright. So that's the difference there. We have all LEDs here, and you got the regular bulbs in here. They really don't show up that well. So it's nice when we turn off the lights. You could really see the difference. When we first got this machine on, I'm gonna run out and turn off the lights. We have no assistant today, so I'm gonna turn off the bulb, the lights, walk back around here, and kind of show you guys what it looks like now. I'm going to do an after video, so you'll see what it looks like afterward. And there's no glass on it right now, so there's no glare. And you can see the really bright colors, my goodness. And the rest of them around the top here, this is all changed out. These are all LED already. These guys are LED. We're just working on these little fellas, just working our way back. It's kind of neat though, because we have a couple bulbs out. So we'll be able to change that out with the good LEDs. Now the back box also flashes, and it also has those again, incandescent bulbs. I know a couple of them are out over here on the left side. We'll be changing that in a bit, so it'll be really cool. Not only are we going to change them out, but they're actually going to be a couple different colors. I think we have red, green, and blue, so they're going to look a little cooler than they normally do. We ordered a couple things for this guy. We have a mirror blade that we put in the sides here. And we're going to be showing that in another video. We could walk over to this other machine so you can see what we usually do with these guys. So if you look over, you see how dark the machine is, and it looks pretty lit up right now, but it's pretty dark in comparison to most other machines. So what we have here is a Monster Bash. We have a little Monster Bash here with completely LED'd out. It has mirror blades. It has glow box LED lights. I mean, it has a bunch of cool stuff. I'm going to turn this guy on so you can see what it does. So the back end of this guy, we put a LED strip in the back to light up all the stuff in the backside. You have kind of a glare there, but you see all the lighting come up now. You have the Wolfman back there. You have some pyramids back there. It's actually one pyramid, but because of the mirror blade, it looks really cool, man. This is one of the cooler pinball machines that we work on. The play field usually on these machines is really dark. As you can see on that guy, it's pretty dark in the center. There's no when the ball's rolling around, it's flying in there, and you can't really see it. So what we're trying to do is kind of show you the difference there between this guy here, the center's right down the middle of the play field. You can see how the one on the right just straight glows, and you can see where the ball is in any corner and every corner of the machine. And that's usually contributed to the idea that we have lighting and mirrors on the walls, so you're able to just have the light bounce off and just reflect light like crazy. We also installed a couple little flashers here. We have some tower bulbs, and they're kind of neat. What they do is they're actually like a spotlighting kit is what it is. So it's kind of neat because it doesn't completely just glow out the whole thing. You do have a couple little dark spots here where the little creature is. It kind of gives it a little bit of a cooler look there. We have thrown LED strips on the interior here to just straight light up the interior, but at times it's kind of cool to use a little spotlighting, being that is a monster themed machine. It's kind of neat. It looks like the flashlights at night walking around a little cemetery, which is kind of neat. But this thing's just full of surprises. It has a lot of moving parts. That girl back there, her head pops up and down. You have the scientist move. You have the Frankenstein shakes like crazy, like he's getting electrocuted. That little muscle dude there is cranking his body apart. The coffin in the back, it's actually a sarcophagus. It's got a little mummy that actually the door opens up, the mummy stands up, so that's really neat. And we put a little guy on here too, a little light, a little spotlight for it, so when he comes up you can see it. Dracula here, he actually rolls around, and we have a spotlight that actually follows him the whole way through, so that's really neat. And that's something we created. And that Drac, he actually pops out. He he comes out the backside here. You can see him creeping out there. So that's kind of neat. Cool machine. So this is the idea. What we're trying to do is make that guy look like this guy on the inside with the lighting and all that. Obviously this is a whole different game and it's pretty badass. But this guy, yeah, we're totally going to light it up and do our thing. There's a couple games, a couple machines. I'll show you this guy here. This is one of our, there's a his and hers. It's my wife's machine. Cue ball wizard. She kills at this thing. And this guy, same idea. She wanted to keep it original. And this machine, we put in regular lights. We put some super bright regular incandescent bulbs. There are 4 LED lights in the back just to light up the back a little bit, and these here in the corners. And that is it. That's the only upgrades we did to this guy. It just lit up those corners a little bit better and made it look a little cooler. And you can totally tell the difference between that guy and this lethal weapon here. It's still super, super freaking dark compared to it. So it's kind of a weird change depending on what machines and what brand you're actually going with. It's crazy. Gottlieb and Data East, man. Data East makes some cool games, but there's nothing like the Bally's, man. Bally's and Gottlieb. It's freaking nuts. We also go as far as to putting LED bulbs inside the little coins. So we put some color changes in there. Sometimes we put a clear plastic in here. And you can see that guy's trying to light up. It's really, really, really dark. But it's pretty neat. Anyway, we're going to show a little updated video so you can show you guys what it looks like after it's all done. We're going to put in the glow lights in the back, put some little towers in there, kind of like just do some spotlighting, and it's going to be awesome. I'll show you guys an update in a couple hours here. Should be done with it today, so that'd be neat. Oh, I forgot to mention, the thing actually has a siren up top that we're also going to LED out, so it's going to be super bright. And some under cab lighting that'll have red and blue lights because it is police themed, so we're going to do our thing with this thing. So yeah, keep an eye out and check out our next video. Take care. Hope you guys like it.